guys, I'm here at Firewheelz Car Show in Garland today, near the Firewheel Mall. Kind of like this car show so far. It's a little bit smaller and more manageable, so the footage will be a little more in depth versus just like rushing around and running around. So tell me what you guys think. On the theme of the Americans, here is a 64 GTO. If you look at those horsepower numbers from back then, that's pretty impressive actually. GTOs were the kind of the original muscle cars back then, before other folks were doing them, so it's kind of cool. Really well maintained interior there. Nice little classic Chevy section along here. We've got some actually kind of unique Chevys. Obviously there's an SS there, so it's pretty cool. Absolutely beautiful engine on this guy. When you first come in, you're greeted to kind of a little American section. There's not formal sections, but two Camaro SS's, a Charger, and some classic American trucks over here, as well as a Vipger GTS here. So that's a pretty nice car. Nice view of the engine there. Get kind of a smaller European section over here. Gonna start with the Porsche. Carrera 4S, really cool rims on there. Nice thing about unlike the Boxers and Caymans, you can actually see the engines in the Carreras. Ferrari California here, really pretty. Of course, this was before they went turbocharged.
Come on, sign up anyway.
Off the church. That's the symbol of that car right there. Let me show you. Let me show you. Follow me.
Absolutely stunning interior on these. Really nice car. You don't see too many GTOs. Beauty of this car is it does have the Corvette LS2 engine in there. So if you'd have wanted that kind of power from a four-seater car and needed that for some reason, this would be a good way to go about it. So, a decent, good-looking car for the period as well. Nice Bullet Mustang here. This one's about a 2009.
We have a Jawbone mini jam box. It's worth $100 too.
Also, really cool, unique color. You don't see too often. So these were pretty limited production. Pretty cool, pretty nice. Very nice interior as well there. So this El Camino is a pretty car, beautiful red color there. But what's most interesting to me is it is a Texas truck plate on there, which is kind of interesting. Nice engine in there. And then the class is also truck, so this may have been on a truck platform or truck chassis. It's interesting. So they're doing a startup on this Porsche here. It's got a nice sound to it. So, for honor of it being Batman Day today, this is Batman-esque car here. Here's another El Camino. I think that looks absolutely stock. Especially that engine up there. It's fun. If only you guys could smell that car. So no car show would be complete without a Miata. This one's kind of cool because it does have some modifications. A beautiful paint color too. And this is a limited edition of the 3rd generation Miata. I don't think this one's officially in the show, but that's obviously not going to stop me from getting a really cool car there. Really pretty. Yeah, I guess they're only, of this limited edition, about only 3,500 made, so pretty cool. The Ferrari California is heading out. Another Miata pulled in, and it's kind of an older driver on the car, which you always think of the Miata as a younger man's car, but way to defy expectations there. Kind of nice here to see the evolution of the Mustang from the 80s variant. It has surely come a long way. This was definitely following the square trend on this guy that was big in the 80s. Learned something kind of interesting. That this 5-liter motor was actually part of the Cobra package, because there was no, external Cobra badging. I thought the 5-liter was just, a standard GT. This guy almost looks like either a mobster or from like a long time ago. So this car almost looks like a mobster's car from like years ago, or a, modern like gangster car, but this one's owned by a veteran, so doubt that's the case, but it just has that kind of style about it. XLRB is heading out. Kind of caught this guy when it was coming in. I don't think, the engine modifications go high enough there. I think they should be at least up to here. Very clean Ford V8 pickup truck here. I want to show that engine a little bit. Amazing how kind of small that engine was for this bay. One thing I noticed that I thought was kind of surprising was just how small, this interior was. You always think of cars having giant interiors back then, and it's got the wood paneling back there, so pretty cool Ford truck there. So it was kind of cool. I had my first person this car show come up and recognize me from the channel today. Gentleman in a blue shirt, so I think he's a subscriber. If so, leave a comment below. I always like to see what cars are underrepresented at a show. This show would definitely be like Asian imports, I would say, and just European cars in general. At this point, my BMW is actually the only European import here. But yeah, what's overrepresented is you see this entire row of Chevys here. Starting here, and then Dodge kind of breaks it up, and it has these two Challengers representing, and then all Chevy. Same over here, Chevy, and then Dodge breaking things up. And there is a classic Ford Pinto representing in red. Back here we're folded down. That's kind of cool. I feel like not a lot of cars back then had that, but I wasn't really alive back then, so how would I know, actually? This one's out here from California. It's always cool to see, because that's where I grew up and spent a lot of my time. Best feature by far of this car, though, is the backup camera action here. Look at that. So there's one car in every car show that just makes you wonder, just kind of goes, what's the story with this car? So, as you see back here, lots of cars represented in the back parking lot. And then there's this bad boy, just chilling here. I don't know if it was at the church parking lot before. I don't know why they didn't bring it forward in the show. I think it's a show-worthy car. Yeah, got custom exhaust. It actually would have been one of the cooler Mustangs here. I mean, I know it's a GT, but it's pretty modified. So, it's got SVT rims. So, wonder why they weren't in the show. Oh well, this is your car. Let me know in the comments. It's pretty cool. Would have looked great up with the other Mustangs there. No car show would be complete without a Prius. Because, Priuses are everything car shows are about. Power, classic, exotic. Actually, none of those things at all. It's a really cool looking old Corvette. Unfortunately, it's been handicapped in some way. Poor handicapped Corvette. Got a Volvo S60R here in a very unique color. Don't know that that's a factory color. If you know more about Volvos than me, let me know in the comments, but really pretty interior color as well. These were great handling cars. I actually got to drive one back in the day. Great performance, great package all around. The only problem with these cars was the M5. Until next time, guys, drive on.